But right now we want to talk a little football. Of course, we had the first game of the season, incredible game in Chicago, but now it's time for our Minnesota Vikings to come home. Home opener Sunday night at US Bank Stadium. Our Lauren Andrego is there because a new season means some new eats and treats and drinks. Lauren,
yeah.
I can't even imagine what it smells like in there.
Oh my gosh, Amy, I wish you were here. In fact, just bring the whole crew. Come here for lunch because there's a ton to eat. We got a chance to sample some of the brand new items coming to US Bank Stadium. And if you didn't know this, when going to the Vikings games, US Bank Stadium loves to support local businesses. There are 22 local restaurants that have vendor booths here at the stadium. So when you're coming to a Vikings game, plenty of opportunities to eat local. And there are a couple new ones that I think you're going to be excited about. Here's the one that I think the line is going to go all around the concourse for. These are hippo pockets. This is a sample size of the classic pocket. So this is just like the most fantastic bite of Mexican food you could ever eat. It's similar to a crunch wrap from Taco Bell, if you're familiar with it, but about 100 times better. They used to make them at a place called Centro. Now Hippo Pockets has its own brick and mortar store and a location here in the Twin Cities. They are phenomenal. Egg Flip is another spot that you may have seen last year. It was their first year here at the bank, but they have this new item. It is a Spam breakfast sandwich on Japanese milk bread, toasted to perfection with eggs and cheese. So if you want to get a little brunchy at the game, maybe for a noon Vikings game, that is going to be the one. Another new vendor this year, Lord Fletcher's. We love Lord Fletcher's over at Spring Park. They have walleye fingers with chips and a really good like Southwest aioli here. Tender Lovin' Chicks. This is another new vendor here at US Bank Stadium. You may have seen them at the State Fair. They also have a brick and mortar store. This is their rush hour fried chicken and rice, and they have this like excellent fried rice with a bunch of veggies in it underneath that chicken. This is a crowd favorite. This was our photographer Doug Solomon's favorite item. It is a cheesesteak from Dee's. Now Dee's is back for her second year. She's also a Minneapolis woman-owned business, and they come with all sorts of stuff, or just a classic cheesesteak. This was one of the favorites, and actually she cut the sandwich into 4 parts, so you get a sandwich 4 times this size. Most of these items, Amy, running between $15 and $20. A lot of them come with chips or fries or a drink too. Here was the one that stole the show for me. This is brisket mac and cheese from a place called Old Southern Smokehouse Barbecue. Now, when you hear those words, it might not sound like a local business, but it is. They actually have 5 locations across the Twin Cities, and for the second year, you can get this brisket mac and cheese at US Bank Stadium. James Anderson is here with the business to tell me a little bit how it's made, and guess what? We get a brisket demo. You want to see some deliciousness over here? Doug is going to show us what we're making. James, tell us about this incredible creation.
This is a fantastic item. The stadium actually wanted us to promote it. It is our brisket fully loaded mac and cheese. So it's fresh cheese sauce made from scratch. So that's our mac and cheese. We slice up jalapenos with our homemade pickled red onions, and then our Texas-style beef brisket. You can see Pitmaster Elliott right now taking it out and slicing. This is the show right here. This is where it's at. And you know, the Vikings basically have a rookie quarterback right now. You need some comfort food to keep that stress at a lower level during the low times, but also, as we know from last game, there's great times too. So you can celebrate with this mac and cheese. It can keep your stress level down and get you ready for just cheering those Vikes on.
Oh my gosh.
So this is just a beautiful cut of meat, and we're so proud to serve my grandfather's Old Southern. He's from Oklahoma. His Southern-style brisket here with the Vikings fans here at US Bank Stadium.
Okay, so that's what I think people are wondering, because you see Old Southern Smokehouse Barbecue. It doesn't seem like a Minnesota name, but you're bringing the Oklahoma barbecue up here to the Twin Cities. You said your sauces are all house-made and really like restaurant-quality food here at the bank.
Absolutely. Everything's made from scratch at our 5 restaurants in the metro area, and US Bank Stadium wanted to get it right, so they bought one of our smokers from us, and they make the brisket fresh in-house. as well as the cheese sauce. So everything's done here the right way, the Southern Oklahoma way, just as my grandfather would have loved it. And once again, we just appreciate feeding those fans so they can have a full belly as they're cheering their favorite team on, cheering the purple on, and basically having some victory mac and cheese.
Oh, I love it, James. This was honestly my favorite bite here today. It has a lot of elements, so it's a really good mac and cheese. The brisket's obviously amazing, but I love like the pickled onions and the jalapeno on it. You get like a really full flavor bite.
Layers. There's definitely layers, and it's once again, I give our team credit. Our team of pitmasters, Elliot and his team do a fantastic job of coming up with these great ideas to use our brisket, as well as, once again, everything's made from scratch, and we wanted to come up with something that was really going to make the fans happy and traveled well, because they're going to be sitting cheering and all that. You don't want things flying around, so it's really good to sit in your seat, have lunch, and cheer on the Vikings.
No kidding. James, thank you so much. Best of luck this season. This is so fun. Thank you for your time. All right, Amy, that's just one of the many new and returning items coming here. Dirty sodas, I think, are going to be the #1 new item here. I don't know if you've heard about them. They're a very big trend with the young kids right now. Pop, heavy cream, pump of your favorite vanilla syrup. That is going to be here too, and all local. All these businesses here today, 24 local restaurants and other businesses that you're going to be able to get starting Sunday at US Bank Stadium.
We're gonna cut you loose so you can go eat. I know you want to do that, so thank you, Lauren. Appreciate it. All right, All Day Live will be right back after this.